Fitz on Flix. I am Fitz. It's my friend Murph.
I love you, man.
Oh, dreams do come true. Hey, this week we actually saw a movie called I Love You, Man, starring Paul Rudd and the great Jason Segal. Not to say Paul Rudd's not great. You're great too, buddy. Starring the two of them and a slew of other people. Murph, what's this movie about? I want to tell the people?
Why don't you tell them about it?
I shall. Okay, so Paul Rudd, he plays Peter Clavin. Guy's getting married to his bride-to-be there. Her name played by Rashida Jones.
Rashida
Jones. And yeah, she might know her from The Office. They're getting married. And she's got a slew of people that are going to be in her wedding party. All these people that are, all these chicks, all these ladies that are her friends, they're in her wedding party. And Peter, played by Paul Rudd, of course, as I said, he realizes he doesn't have any male friends. There's nobody to be his best man. He spent his whole life with female friends and with girlfriends and never really developed any male friends. So, with the help of his brother, played by Andy Samberg, he goes out to find some male friends. Hopefully to find that one male friend that can be a great friend, a bro, and could become his best man. And that's basically the movie. Well, actually, that's not basically the movie. They find Jason Segal, who plays the character of Sidney Fife, is it? Is it Sidney Fife? Sidney Fife. And the movie then becomes, will the two of these guys, will they hit it off? Will they become great friends? Will Peter and Sidney become such good friends that Sidney could be in his wedding as his best man? Hilarity and insanity ensue. Murph, what did you think of this movie? Did you enjoy it?
I did. I thought this movie was very funny. I found myself laughing at several points of the movie. Seriously, I did. Alright, Paul Rudd and Jason Segal, they work well together. We've seen him in the 40-Year-Old Virgin and such, in Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Together. And I think their chemistry is excellent, even though they're playing two different characters than we've seen them in the past. You know, you're used to Paul Rudd playing the cocky, kind of sarcastic dick.
Right.
And Jason Segal in this movie, he plays like just a crazy, say what's on your mind, kind of, I don't care about anything else about life, anything, just my opinion. And it's good to see them together being funny, basically.
They were incredibly funny in this movie. And you're right, getting back to Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd, I've seen Paul Rudd in a lot of different movies before, and you're right. He does kind of play, typically, got a little bit of sarcasm, kind of a cool guy. He's very sure of himself. Even in Knocked Up, when he wasn't, he wasn't all that cocky, he was, he was sure of himself, he might have been in an unhappy marriage in that movie, but he was sure. In this movie, I mean, this guy, he has no confidence really, at least when he gets around other guys. He tries too hard to fit in. And it's one of those movies where, while you're laughing throughout the whole thing, you're also feeling so bad for this poor guy, because he's trying so hard. He does like such an amazing job in this movie, Paul Rudd, of making you like his character so much. He's sad. His character, it's a sad character. He doesn't even, I don't think he realizes he's sad. He's just a sad character, and he's trying way too hard. Jason Segal, okay, while we're on, on the movie, we're reviewing it.
Right.
Jason Segal, this guy, well, again, you know him from Freaks and Geeks and How I Met Your Mother and whatever. He hits this one out of the park. I'll tell you, if you just watch the commercials, you think the whole movie he's just going to be a guy yelling and screaming the whole time, and that's not the case. He plays, he plays this character with so much heart, and he becomes such a, hopefully becomes such a great friend to Peter. A really great character, great acting. I really enjoyed this movie. One of the things, I mean, that Paul Rudd has to get
a best man.
Yes, but
he doesn't need to get one of those.
One of the things that Paul Rudd has to get past, because he's never had male friends, is the ability to talk the way guys talk. And watching scenes between Jason Segal and Paul Rudd, when Jason Segal's asking them about, things he does with his lady, or things, masturbation, or this and that, and watching Paul Rudd trying to answer those questions, man, it leads to some of the funniest scenes I've seen in the last 5 to 10 years. I mean, this is up there with the 40-Year-Old Virgins and the Superbads. This is a really funny movie. Does it fall apart a little bit towards the end? Maybe. It's not. It doesn't end as strong as it began, but it doesn't fall apart enough to make me not really enjoy this movie. Murph, I mean...
No, I agree. I think that the end You know, every movie needs a conflict, and I thought the conflict was just kind of dumb.
Yeah.
I thought the ending was a little dumb. Nothing really was resolved. I mean, I guess it was, technically, but it was just expect a little bit more, seeing how strong the first, you know, 2/3 of the movie was. But not enough for me to not recommend it, because I'm going to recommend it to you.
Absolutely. I gotta recommend this movie. The director, John Hamburg, no relation to the sandwich. John Hamburg, he hasn't directed a lot of movies. He did direct Along Came Polly, which I wasn't a big fan of.
I liked it.
But this one, oh that's good. This one, he hits this one out of the park. He's actually a much better writer. He's behind the Meet the Parent movies, the upcoming Meet, was it not Meet?
Little Fockers.
Little Fockers, coming up. But as a director, I mean, he gets the script. He gets what he was doing.
He wrote the script.
Well, he wrote it.
I would hope he would get it.
Well, he got it and he did it. And it's phenomenal. Also, hey, props to Lou Ferrigno in this movie. Lou, we haven't seen you in a long time. Seriously, are you going to stay big forever? Are you eventually going to pipsqueak it out? I don't know, because he's still huge, as huge as he was in 1977. Excellent job, Lou. But really, I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was wonderful. I can't imagine not liking it, anybody out there. So I'm saying, without a doubt, see this movie. I think it's going to stay on the radar long after it's out of the theaters. People are going to be talking about this once it hits DVD and hits the cable circuits. It's a great movie, and I hope you enjoy it. Check it out. Anything else?
Yeah, check it out. J.K. Simmons was pretty cool, too.
Oh, yeah, he was in Spider-Man. So, all right, cool. So check it out. Check us out on fitsonflix.com. It has been our pleasure, and we will talk to you soon. Shoot that poison arrow.